everyone, in today's video I'm going to show you how to make an Oxford pillowcase with these nice edges with a built-in zip at the back. So I'm using an 18-inch cushion, so I like to measure my fabric just an inch smaller just to make sure it's nice and tight in the cushion cover. So you want to allow the 18 or 17 inches for your cushion cover, and then you also want to add just a couple of inches to allow for your sewing. So that's the front piece of the cushion. Then for the back piece, I've done exactly the same. As you can see, it's the same width and size, but I've allowed an extra couple of inches on one end, and that will allow for sewing of the zipper as well. Then on this back piece, you want to cut it depending on where you want your zipper. So I want the zipper near the top, as you can see on this example. So I'm just going to cut this piece of fabric around 1/4 of the way in to allow for that. So now we have 3 pieces, 2 pieces for the back of the cushion and 1 piece for the front. So we're going to start with the back panel, and you want to place them so the outside edge is facing inwards. And then we want to mark where our zip is going to go. So I've got a zip around this length, and it's 3.5 inches from either side. Then what we're going to do is we're going to sew a nice firm stitch up to the first mark. Then we're going to have a long loose stitch for where the zip is going to be, because we're going to unpick that at a later stage. And then again a nice firm sew to the end. Okay, so now you want to just turn this out the other way, so it's flat. Ooh. And then we'll place our zipper, so the zip side with the actual zipper handle is facing downwards along that seam, just lining up with those little marks that we made earlier. And we're going to pin that in place and then sew along either side and across either end on the outside of the zip. You can see I've switched to my zipper foot here so I can get nice and close to the zip. And I'm just going to start at this end, so all the way down, around the bottom, and all the way back up and across the top. Okay, so once that's sewn all the way around, you want to flip it over. And you can see here that we want to unpick that loose stitch that we did at the beginning to open up the zipper. So once that's all unpicked, you can see that that reveals your zip. Next, you just want to place your 2 pieces together with the exterior side facing inwards, like this, and then sew all the way around the edge. Then we can turn it inside out through the zipper. So once that's all sewn, all you have to do now is turn it into the right way through the zip. At this point, it's also really good to give it an iron just to make sure the edges are nicely creased. Then all that's left to do is to add the edge in. So all you need to do is keep it in the right way and sew all the way around the edge at a set distance depending on how deep you want your edge. And you can use the markers on the sewing machine to keep following a straight line. So here's the finished cushion. Now if you're going to try a project like this, you can use pretty much any fabric, but I would recommend starting off with something quite stiff like calico, which I've used here. just because it's nice and easy to sew with and it doesn't slide around too much. So that's it for this one. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more of our DIY projects, remember to hit the big red subscribe button below, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!